like vibe like the summertime lightning. Living without you feels like dying. I don't wanna be alone. If you're with me, come on with me. Got the whole world singing with me. I don't wanna be alone. I know there's something to say for how this feeling will fade. Oh, how I wish it would stay until the end of my days. The lows, the highs, the way you glow, you change your mind, you free your soul.
What is going on?
What up?
Folks? Welcome back to the CBC Down and Back podcast. It's Wednesday night. Bill's got Bush. I've got water. Pretty much same.
It was an emergency. I had to open it like that.
Shannon Roberts said mail day was great today. I'm guessing you must have got some CBC bags in the mail, Shannon. That's what I'm talking about. Got those custom Ronins that went her way, right, Tiger?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Those things look clean. I love the colors, man. That green color or whatever. It was nice. Super nice.
Yeah, Dover's throwing tonight, man. I wish we could make it up there. It's just...
Hold up. I got to test something out. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Folks, we have committed to doing one thing new per stream. So last week was that intro. This week, the intro changed. Everything was updated. It was beautiful. Now is for the new thing. Okay, let me see if it works.
Hey,
Look
Nate
at that.
Allen's comment.
I got the
Look at
comment
this.
right there. Nate Allen profile picture name. What's up, fellas? In Dover throwing. Let's get it.
You guys can see that, right? Let's
Bye.
make sure everybody can see that. But
Next
I
one,
mean,
Shannon Roberts. Green like money. Look at that.
green.
Our
You guys
chat-
are gonna have to change your profile pictures on Facebook so they look cool when they pop up over here.
Yeah. It's clean. It pops up. We're going to
Yeah.
be able to do so many things with this tool that we now got. We're going to be able to do raffles. We're going to be able to do giveaways. We're going to be able to do
Look at Ed.
polls.
Yeah, I know Ed
Oh,
likes
Ed.
that. You know Ed,
Ed,
likes
look,
that.
Ed's up there. Ed, dude, that picture, man, you got to update that thing,
This
man.
is,
You don't look like that anymore, brother.
Bullseye Cornhole owner. Ed is right there.
Oh, Hoppy. Dude, look at that.
Yeah. This is sick. I love it a lot, and we're planning
All right.
to possibly use this for the ACO broadcast streams and stuff like that too. You know,
Yeah, it's-
maybe. I mean, we're not sure yet, but it's cool. It's really cool.
Especially for voting for who you think's going to win a match and things
Mm-hmm.
like that. We can do polls with this. We do all sorts of stuff with this. We'll probably keep it here on the CBC stream, just donations pop up, and that's it. I'm just joking.
Hey,
I'm
if you
just-
send us
you know we
stars on the broadcast, you
Yeah.
get the whole shebang,
Yeah.
man.
We'll lock it out at about $100 or more for your chat to pop up, though. No big deal.
Yeah, really cool though. Polls. So
just
hopefully,
kidding.
like as matches are getting started, we can go who's gonna win, Dylan or Bill, right? Like, I mean, as if we were the players playing on the court, and you guys will literally, what we believe, if everything works the way we think, is you'll be able to vote on it with the hashtag and the name of whatever we put as the poll option.
Yeah.
That will enter a vote for you on this polling system that will be able to watch live in the chat on the screen.
Yep.
I mean, really, really cool stuff.
Yeah, we could say, ones or twos, you know what I mean? And then that'll be able to vote. Super excited about
Yes.
this tool. I'm sorry, we're spending a lot of time on it, but, this is what's new this week anyway. We'll see
Yeah.
what's new next week. So last week, I came up with the intro. This week, Derek came up with this. Next week,
I'm not coming up with anything.
next
That guy
week's on
takes-
Dylan. Next week's on Dave.
Oh,
Nothing
we got
happens new
We
next
got something
week.
going in the works.
Okay,
We gotta do some
that's
more
what I'm
recording, right? We got something.
All right, I like it.
We got something going. Hey, come on, guys. You know I'm Tech Guy 6 over here. I'm just the face out here.
And I can tell, man. I know.
Oh,
I know,
no
man. I
roasting.
know.
No roasting. All right, let's get into the winner circle, folks. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Start it off, Bill.
This is rapid fire.
All right, it's on you.
Here we go. It's on me?
Yeah.
It's on me to click or me to...
Yeah. It's on me.
Justine Smith throwing the
Scott,
elixirs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Killing it down there, taking the
Oh,
first
my
place. I
gosh.
believe this is probably co-ed.
I was hoping Bill would know, Scott. but he didn't know. Scott Lee, you've met him once, I think.
I met him once. Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, they're throwing. I think it's blind draw actually. What up, Mark? What up, Kayla? Look at you popping up in here. Mark, look at this. Mark, look how cool that is. Mark doesn't even know.
Mark, you're on the chat right now, dude.
Yeah.
You're on stream, brother.
Richard Phillip Jones.
Look at this. Bink. Right
There you
there.
are,
I'm sorry.
son.
I'm going to abuse this tonight just for
Yeah.
one night, just to mess around, folks.
It's cool, man.
That's
It
all
puts a
I'm
smile on my face. All right, who's next, Bill? Let me rip.
Here we go.
This
Danny
is-
Wellman.
No, not Danny Wellman.
That's
That's Rob Tustin.
Rob Tustin.
And Seth Furlong.
So I was said that.
Gosh, with
I'm
the
terrible.
Phoenixes, good job,
I'm
guys.
not doing it anymore. I'm too embarrassed for the rest
Yeah,
of the night.
that's-
You just
that's
let me
rough.
know when you're ready, and I'll do the clip.
Shannon changed your profile picture just for this, Bill. It's the Ronins. Let's go. I love it. I love
It's
it.
too good. It is too good.
Who's next? Who's next?
All right, here we go.
We got Justin Whitman and Bryce. Bryce looks so happy here. I'm so happy to see him smile. Man, it just looks so good on you, Bryce.
Taking that first place.
That smile looks so good on you, brother.
Boing. All right, next.
Bryce smiling as usual, man. You just can't keep the smile off his face. You know that?
Get old Brycey
You
Poo.
just can't keep it off
Yeah.
his face.
I
dude.
call him
He's just
Brycey
a
Poo at this
joyous
point.
kid. That's his favorite name, actually. If you guys see him, say the same thing. He will immediately smile just like this.
All right, next.
Braden, look at Braden looking good. That's what I'm talking
He
about,
needs
Braden.
a freaking haircut, man.
No, he does look a little bit like a Jonas brother. Or
We
something.
could take a poll on this. Does
can't right
Brayton
now.
need a haircut?
We can't right now, folks.
We
but
could
it's
do it.
Be in the
Well,
works.
yeah.
Jonathan
we're
Nail,
gonna do it.
is there going to be a pre-party in Clarksville? Blind draw. Yes.
We're
it's
not
in the
there
works.
yet. It's going to be on announcements.
It's in the works.
It's going to be on announcements. We got a lot of info for that. I'm
Yeah.
actually going to the venue tomorrow. We do have a venue secured, but we'll talk.
Maybe
about
we'll
that.
wait till next week then, so we have more information.
No, we're going to talk about it tonight. It will be live next week, and there'll be a certain amount of slots for people to sign
Yeah.
up for.
Yeah,
and that's that. Yeah,
There's going to be a cap on it.
Yeah,
so-
we'll talk about it here in just a few.
Okay, all right.
Stick with
Let's
us,
go.
Jonathan.
Braden and Zach getting it done in doubles down there in Prestonburg, throwing the Preds. Let's go.
Dude, Zach's got the beard. Zach's got the clean cut. He's got the flat bill. Zach's clean right now. Brayton, cut your hair, man. Shave this thing up a little bit. Do something. All right.
Oh, Bill.
I'm just joking. I'm
Oh,
joking.
Bill. Timmy Key and Fergie getting it done with the Ronins. I wonder if they called each other for this tournament, Bill. Wear red.
This was MNC birthday, so that is a ton of cash taking first place. Ton of cash. Jerry Stallions, my dude, you're on stream right now. Look at that, man.
Look at
Clean.
that. Come on, son.
What
Good
up,
job,
Jack?
Timmy and Fergie. Way to get it done.
People are going to
Next.
start roasting us with pictures of us on their profile. And it's always going to be popping up.
Who's this? Bill Darren Obenchain? Is that Tristan?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. Dude, does Tristan... I don't know if I've seen him with this hat on.
Is there a 7-foot tall person on stream?
Yeah.
Then it's
there
Tristan.
is. Yeah,
Then it's
100%.
Tristan.
Okay, way to get it done, folks.
With the Ronins, Darren
Yeah.
Overchain, did he throw the Ronins? What's in his hand? Oh, these dudes picked up opposing bags.
Oh, I don't know how that works. I don't know how I feel
like
about
that.
that.
I don't like that, Darren. You're not making the stream next week if you do that. Tristan, good freaking job, brother. Let's go.
Molly, that's my girl getting it done right there with the Phoenixes.
She
Come
was
on.
so hungry on this tournament that she had to grab a hot dog before the podium picture.
Derek. Derek turned my girlfriend into a glizzy gobbler. Come on, son. But she got it done, man. She's loving her Phoenixes. They're custom checkerboard. They look good. They look real good. I don't even know her partner's name. My bad there. Not important.
That's okay. No big deal.
Scotty Ball with Kinsley
Taking
and
the
Scotty's
first place.
partner. I don't know who his partner is.
I don't either.
It's probably sent to me. If you know who his partner is, let me know, folks. Scotty Ball getting it done again and again and again.
Scotty's killing it. He's
Mhm.
absolutely killing it.
Shannon, another person. Always. Shannon's got to be on a serious streak. There it is. Molly. Welcome to the stream.
We'll leave that one up for a minute. All right,
Welcome.
Shannon, that's what I'm talking about. Throwing the Ronins, man. You make a lot of switches. I know in blind draws, this must have been a blind draw if you're taking second place with the Ronins, because if it was women's or just doubles, you'd be throwing the elixirs. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. But she knows Ronan's the premier blind draw bag. It's got to be, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Scotty Ball. Okay, it was Scotty and Tony Fiddler. Appreciate
okay,
that,
gotcha,
Donnie. You the man,
gotcha.
brother. There's Scotty again, getting it done. second place.
Second place.
Yep.
This is the one that Bryce took first, I believe. Oh, he's not on next.
John Curtis getting done with the elixirs. John Curtis, folks, if you don't know John Curtis, he'll sneak up on you, man.
Yeah.
He throws gas.
Yeah,
He's got every shot.
he's very good. He
Yeah.
started beating me, and I can't catch back up, man. He is good. He's good.
Yeah, he is. We got Bill Jackson and partner here. I don't know who his partner is, Bill, but that's definitely old Bill Jackson with the Preds over there on the left.
Yep,
The
Preds.
Gibby specials. Oh,
Preds
yeah,
white
of course.
carpet, man.
Gibby's Gorilla boards. Shout out. If you guys
Hey,
need
congrats.
some of the best boards in the game, Gibby
Yeah.
Gorilla boards, man. They get it done. High quality.
Now,
Quality stuff.
we are a wholesaler for another company, right?
Cornhole Solutions. That's
Cornhole
right.
Solutions.
But we will always represent Gibby. Brian Gibson,
100%.
bag rep for CBC. And he makes his own stuff, man. In-house, small company, small production. A lot of respect for Brian Gibson.
Now, I have a set of his boards downstairs. We've actually had 2 sets of his boards.
Yep.
Quad legs do not move, even on concrete, when you throw these things. It does not move. Most boards walk a little bit. These ones do not. They are super clean. They play awesome. I
Yeah.
absolutely love his boards.
Big Asp in the chat. What up, Big Asp? Welcome in. Are we going to make a run? Yeah, we're going to talk about
Dude,
it here
we're
in,
gonna-
I don't know, probably 30 minutes. We're going to go through it. We're going to get the rules nailed down.
Yep.
We're going to give away a little bit of the game plan, but not enough for the competitors to know. But hey, we're coming in hot.
Yeah, we are coming in.
We're coming in hot to best of the bags this year. We're taking this not lightly at all.
And one more thing. Are we allowed to use your logo? Are we allowed to use your name? Can I make a set of bags with it? What's going on with that?
If we
Let me
maybe wanted to persuade you with a set of bags in any way that it could possibly work in our favor, could we use the logo to make you a set of bags?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Next one here. Zach Keir.
Second place. Not looking stoked.
Who did he lose to?
Braden. And it was, he was going for the double dip. Zach was going for the double dip. He got game 1 and then lost game 2 on a disgusting airmail drag for 7. I was watching it live, and it looked like he was going to...
7.
Well,
though?
yeah, Zach...
For 7.
Yeah, he got a little risky in that round, and then Braden hit a disgusting shot. I mean, we hit it 1 out of like 50 times, maybe, you know?
Zach, regardless, still looking good, man.
Yeah, getting it done, brother.
All right. Aaron Lambert, soul patch. Aaron
Soul patch
Lambert
himself.
taking it out. I can't even look at the bags because it kind of matches his jersey.
I
too
thought you were
much.
saying because you're just staring at the soul patch.
No. I think that's what is that? That's the Phoenix. Oh yeah, Phoenix. It's the Lambo Phoenix. It's clean. Love it.
What up, Jamie?
Jamie Smith in the chat. Look at that.
There
Popping
she
up.
is.
Love it, dude. I'm gonna abuse this thing all night.
Yeah, it's sick though. I love seeing the comments pop up like that. Dan Furlan and Garrett Chandler getting it done right here. Throwing the Ronins. Those are Ronins, right? Or whose are those?
Yeah, they're Ronins.
Those aren't Garrett's though.
Yeah, they're probably.
I thought his were blue.
Bryce's.
Yeah, they might be Bryce's. Yeah,
Borrowed
Garrett might have
Bryce's.
thrown Bryce's.
100%.
Yeah. Garrett a little confused throwing CBC bags wearing the TNT jersey. Gibby, there he is. Speak of the devil
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
the man himself right there,
Who's he
Gibby.
with right there, Bill? I don't think I know that fella. Not yet, at least.
I don't know. He's throwing the elixirs or the
Always.
Preds.
Yeah.
Always.
And Gibby in the CBC swag. Love to see it.
Clean, dude. Love it, man.
Randy, Mr. Randy getting it done, son, in the coveted maroon long sleeve wool sweater.
That one's new, though. He got that about 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, it's pretty new. It's, one of the newest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's a new shirt for Randy.
Everything
Clean,
else
Randy.
he has is hand sewn.
Looking good, big dog. That was in Kirksey.
Yep, Kirksey. John Curtis, again, with the, we don't know which ones those are. Those are the,
Trump bag predator. That's what
missed
they are.
assassination
Yeah.
edition right there.
Yeah, that's what he throws, man. He loves those Preds.
Mhm.
Loves us.
This
Donnie.
is Donnie right here and Justin Whitman getting it done.
How did these two link up? Where do they go?
This is County Line, man. County Line Cornhole for sure.
Is
Justin
that where
be moving
Justin's
around.
at? Yeah,
No, I don't
Justin
know.
moves
He-
around.
He's
Wow.
traveling.
Donnie, if Justin's coming down here on Fridays and playing up there on Saturdays, you may need to show up down here one of these times, man. Just saying.
Oh, this is Little Jackson, I believe. William Jackson.
Is it?
I believe so. I could be wrong. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Gibby knows. I don't know who else would know in the chat. I haven't seen Gibby in the chat, but I think it's Little Jackson. I believe.
All right, congrats, big dog. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't hold up a number, so we don't know. But you're holding up the bags at the podium, so we think you podiumed.
Chad and Kim, doubles champions at
Yeah.
ACO Major Medford, getting it done. What's crazy is second in co-ed, tough games to Craig and Ashley. They threw gas, really did. And then doubles, Kim and Chad go, nah, we're going to win this one.
Yeah,
We're gonna win this
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's legit.
How do you not win co-ed, but then you win double? It's crazy.
Hey, they threw gas, man. They threw
They
great.
did. They did. They took second place in co-ed also.
Yeah, they had a great weekend. Kim taking down women's, absolute stud, man. Women the Jackson's taking home more wood as usual, man. They
Yep.
travel around, get some ACO major championships, and come back. Tyler Jackson,
Not Jackson's kid, I think is what right here.
Tyler something. I don't know.
Kayla, let me know. I did like the quads team, Chad Jackson and Medford. Yeah.
They weren't throwing CBC. That's the only reason they
Yeah,
didn't
that's
win.
the only reason
Hoppy.
they didn't make it on the stream, Hoppy. Don't be getting
Well, they
crazy.
didn't win. They didn't win.
Hoppy's trying to poke.
Elite Bags won. Yeah.
Yeah. He's trying to poke a little bit. He's
Yeah, Hoppy, settle down, boy.
That's all right.
All right.
All right,
that's
you ready to go
winner's
on the
circle.
point chart?
Yeah, let's get it done.
Here we go.
All right, here we go, folks. The CBC family picks. Every week there's a major. Me and myself, and Bill make picks against somebody else or against each other, depending on what's going on. This last weekend, Medford, Oregon, it was me and Bill facing off. How you get points here, you pick a player for each division, and then whatever they place shows you the points over here on it's my right in the screen, right? As they look at me, is it my right still? Or does it look like it's my left to you guys? It does look like it's my left to you guys.
This is our left.
This is our left. But if they're looking at the screen, dude, I can't do this. All right, first place 10 points, second place 9 points, third place 8 points, fourth place 7 points, fifth place 5 points, seventh place 3 points, ninth place 1 point. After that, you don't get any points. Got to take a top 10 if you want anything here. No participation trophies in CBC. Let's go.
Here we go.
Bink Medford getting it done.
I'll tell you what.
Bill kind of won. But
Dude,
let's
don't even take this away from me. I win these things, man. I win. When it's Dylan versus me, just like the first year, he never shaved his mustache. He was supposed to. I win these things.
No, the first year is the reason I have a mustache.
Oh, never mind. I had to make him grow it out. Now he's sad.
Yeah. All right. Kim takes down women's, as we talked about earlier. Ashley Irvin, a great second place. I believe she won the first game of the double dip, and then Kim won game 2. Third place, Wana Karash. I love to see Wana make a run, man. Big fan of Wana. She's a nice lady. All right, seniors. First place, Scott Swenson. Second place, Wade Morgan. Two people we are unfamiliar with, but they might be on the radar because Scott Swenson also took third in singles, I believe. Third place, Mick Hoaxang. Fourth place, Hollywood Page. Bill's pick right there. Juniors, this worked out unfortunate for me. My juniors pick didn't show up. If you guys have ever seen the rules here, usually that means I would take one place lower than the lowest finishing person. I give Bill the points. Julian Lopez takes fifth. He had Braden Connolly. First place, good job, Bill. Second place, Karsten Morris. Third place,
It's going to come
Grady,
into play
now
later
Bill.
if you can't tell.
No, it's not. You won on points. We don't want to follow the rules this time. That's fine. You can have it. Co-ed. The Irvins take it down. In a double dip situation, they get it done. I'm proud of the Irvins,
did,
man. I'm
yeah,
glad
yeah.
they traveled up there, got a big win. It was awesome to watch. Chad and Kim, the Jacksons versus the Irvins, pretty much all weekend long, it seemed like. And Kim and Chad take second place. JC Harris, I think it's Jackie Harris, and Philip Swanson take third place. It's a great battle though for co-ed, man. It was fun to watch. Doubles, Kim and Chad were the winners. We didn't pick them. That's on us. That is
I
on
know.
us.
I think I had them in there, or I was going to pick them, but I had them picked too much, so I didn't.
Right. Second place were the Morrises, Karsten Morris and Karsten Morris. Karsten with the K being the one who overall won singles. Third place, Derek Tunitis, who I was going to take. I was going to take the Tuna and David Riley. They take third, but I didn't take him. Didn't take him. Missed out on a point right there. Singles, Karsten Morris first place. Karsten with a K, that is. Second place, Mick Hoaxang got double dipped. I was really hoping for Mick to get one.
Yeah,
I'm really
yeah.
happy for the Karsten Morris
yeah.
because he threw gas. I mean, I watched from the Craig Irvin game on, and he beat Craig 21-6 or 8 maybe, and Craig threw over a 10. I mean, we're talking it was a battle.
Yeah.
But Carson was throwing gas, and he threw gas all the way through there, and then got the double dip on Mick. I mean, you got to respect it. Mick takes the second place. Big points for Mick. Love to see Mick doing well. And then Scott Swinton took third place. So
Clean.
that is
Passion picks.
yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, Jack Harcrow, I think, was a little more worried about the scenery than the bag throwing. But it looks like he had a great trip.
Yeah.
Great trip, yeah.
7th place, he got some money, right?
Mm-hmm.
They paid top 8, so he got a few bucks going out there.
Yeah,
good for you, Jack. That's what we're freaking talking about, big dog. Okay, that takes last week. Are we moving on?
Yeah, so folks, now get the shares out there. If you want anybody to know the details of the best of the bags, how to vote, how it's going to break down, some of the stuff we are going to do to help the process with this, which this is the first year we've been this involved. But like I said, if there's people that have questions how to do this kind of stuff, we're about to explain it.
Right. Super excited about this one. You ready? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Okay. So, best of the bags. I actually want to do one more thing here too, Bill.
Yeah.
If you could just grab a Facebook thing and just go to any of our posts and have a second one up over here, because I want to show people how you vote, right? Because it's important, because it's if you've never done this before, then this might be something that needs to be explained. Basically, folks, the Big Ass Cornhole podcast, which is a little ACL heavy on what they know and what they play, which is fine.
Right.
I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, we're ACO heavy.
Is this where we want to be?
Yeah, that's fine. Just scroll down a little bit, because we're going to use this over here, because I'm just going to show them how to, like, react, you know?
Okay.
But for the last 5 years, they've run a tournament to determine what the best bag in cornhole is, essentially. And every year it's been different. And in the past, like, you know, a bag company like BG might have multiple bags in here. The Wizard L, the Sorcerer, the whatever, Shapeshifter, right?
Right.
And then Ultra has the Viper and the Widow and the whatever. I think even 2 years ago, we had last year we had both the Ronin and something else on there. I think we had 2 bags on there.
I think we did too, but we were pretty new last year too when it started.
We were very new and didn't really know a lot about it. But this year, it's different in the way there's 128 bag companies in here. So we've gotten away from the voting for the best bag, and it's more now become a popularity contest of the best company, right?
Right. I think that's what they said on the podcast too, is they were like, hey, each company that they chose to be on this can only, each of them have one bag, right? And you would think somebody like maybe Ultra or BG with Wizards and Wizard L's, right? That's 2 different bags. Maybe both of those bags should go against this entire bracket. But again, if you went and watched their podcast, they're like, yeah, there are so many companies. And they even said the ACO was kind of a honey hole finding those companies, because there's 75. Last time I counted 74, 75 companies in the ACO, which would take pretty much all the brackets, or it would last for months if you took everything with multiple bags of those companies. So instead, they decided to get as many companies as they possibly could and take one of the most popular bags from each company and just put it on there. So mostly you're voting for a company, not even the bag. And they admit that too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the best way to
because I think what's happened in the past is we've seen a couple things play out where you have, you know, BG Wizard against BG something else in the finals, and it's like, okay, now what do you do with this? Like, this is a throwaway matchup, because either way,
win-win for
win.
BG.
And then another thing you saw is people just rallying up for a company and voting for them just to beat somebody else, or just for the company. Didn't care about the bag, never thrown the bag. So they kind of realized that this wasn't really becoming a competition about what was the best bag, because especially with how many companies we're talking about, 128. Out of all the companies, I maybe have thrown 20% of the bags of one of these companies on the list, which is 24 bags-ish, 25 different brands of bags. So it'd be impossible to really know, right? Not every player has that kind of knowledge on bags. So it's more vote for the company, and then what the company's doing, what they stand for. And then I really think a big factor this year is how they make a play in this competition. And that's where we're going to try to make it kind of fun, right? Where it's like, what are they doing? You know what I mean? What are they promoting? How are they helping out? And they kind of challenge us on the podcast, if you guys didn't see.
Yeah, they did. They did. Actually, you want me to pull that up real quick?
How long is it? I mean, yeah, you can pull it up.
I mean,
Yeah,
I could
yeah,
pull
yeah.
it up if you want to see. Folks, do you want to see how they challenged us on their podcast here? Because they did, not only did Big Asp challenge us, but Mike's Bags challenged us a little bit on this.
Yeah, Mike Carter from Mike's Bags, and Mike's an awesome dude. We've known him for a little while.
Right.
He has reviewed several sets of our bags and many other ACO companies. Mike is actually one of the most knowledgeable people I've ever seen on all bags in general.
He
Mike
is.
knows
He definitely
a lot
is.
of stuff about cornhole bags. But they did kind of put a challenge out there on the line, and it was pretty much at the ACO. I mean, we were kind of mentioned in there, but it was more towards the ACO, which is most of you guys here, than anybody else. And Bill's looking for it right now.
I'll get it. It's gonna be.
But essentially the challenge was the ACO has been running this thing for a while, right?
Supposed to be one of these though.
Well, it's not one of those.
Hold on.
Bill might have deleted it.
I may have deleted.
It might be that one right there, Bill.
Which one?
This one.
Yeah, it is that one. Okay. Yeah. I got
Don't
you.
worry, guys, I got you.
No, thank you. I just it looks like some of my other stuff that I put on there. So,
Right.
Okay. Let's pull this up real quick.
He's one of the owners.
Let me go
Size
back.
correctly?
Yeah. I'll size it. We're gonna be okay.
Okay.
We're gonna go bink, and we'll move it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Expand it a little bit just so people can see it.
It's playing right now, Bill.
I know I muted it though, so
Okay.
I'll pull it back here,
Okay.
and then we'll stop it. Right.
All right, listen to this, folks.
I want to listen to it too, so I
Yeah.
gotta change the sound settings. Give me a dang
Oh, gosh.
second.
Okay, Bill's
All
going hard
all
over here.
You're freaking killing me.
And so, folks, how to find this, because you see we're looking at it here on Scoreholio. How to find this, make sure your radius is all the way out to all or whatever, because I don't know what it's based off of. But just type in best of the bags. There's going to be an East bracket with 64 bag companies, and then there's going to be a West bracket with 64 bag companies. So
Right.
in the end, the champion of the East will play against the champion of the West, essentially. That's what we know. All right.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
He's one of the owners of CBC. I don't know if he's still here and watching live, but I would challenge CBC that if the ACO is going to make a run, CBC needs to go behind this and really push this and bring those players out. You know, use their pro the pro players they have to support this and really bring the ACO voters in and make a challenge the ACL bags here, because I think this is the year where an ACO team, a company could win it, but they need to care about it. So I think the challenge is thrown out to the ACO company. I want to see an ACO company make a run in this bracket, but it's going to require the company to get behind this and promote this, not just let the voters just vote.
I would be shocked, like just falling off my chair if an ACO company won this. I think that
it's a long shot.
because like they need to be firmly established as being the top dog, not like I think they're top dog. If you are for sure top dog, maybe I could see it, but I don't know. Again, because there's so many bad companies in the ACO right now. It was great.
Yeah,
So.
I mean that was the honey hole that we hit at the
So
end.
there's Dylan. We will be pushing, Mike. Let's make something special happen.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
There we go.
if they can get
All right. So that's the gist of it, right? Mike sits there and he's like, I would challenge the ACO and I would challenge CBC to get people to get out there and vote. And this is something that now we are going to take serious. We're definitely going to take. This thing starts on Monday where the voting starts. Now, I don't believe that we're going to be up on Monday.
No.
I think we're going to be either Tuesday or Wednesday because we're in the third set of a bracket. So this is the first one here, I believe, that is going to go live. We're not 100% on it.
I'm
but-
100% on it.
Okay, you are
Yeah.
100%. Okay,
Yeah.
so you talk about that then.
Yeah, so I talked to one of the Ask brothers just today, just got some inside information, just so we kind of knew what to tell you guys and what to expect. But it's going to be 8 matchups a day. So what you see here is going to be the first live matchups on Monday. So what will happen is they will make a post, and it'll be BG Wizard versus Fanbags Blockade, as you see, right? And they're going to do all this for all these pretty much back to back to back to back. It's not going to be spaced out an hour at a time. It's just going to be as they upload them, they're going to come up. How you will vote will be you'll have to react to the post, right? So if we bring up what I wanted, what did I have over here, Bill? It's
I
where
think
is
it
it?
was over here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys look here, And let me just find a post, any post, not the one that's live right now. All right, so this post right here, how do I zoom in a little bit, Bill? Control, right?
Control scroll in.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
then move the bottom.
yeah.
Right.
So when I say react, and there's going to be two options here. Reacting is going to be either a heart or a wow. So when I come over this, here are my options, right? So a heart will be for one of the companies, and then a wow, which is this one right here, will be for the other company. So you just find which company you want to vote for. And if there's ACO companies against other companies, other ACL or TCL companies, CBC will share the post and then also comment which one we are voting for. Okay? If it's CBC or if it's ACO on ACO crime, we're not voting for anybody, but we'll share the post and encourage people to vote.
You jumped into that pretty quick there.
I'm sorry.
Because we're still talking about the react on it. Do not comment with the heart or the wow. Make sure you react with it. Okay, so you just scroll over the like button, find the either hey, this is the company that I love, that meaning that's the one you want to vote for, correct?
Right.
Okay. But do not hit that comment button and then hit wow or a heart, and just post that inside of that little thread there or anything like that. Make sure you just react and that will vote for that specific company.
Yes.
Right?
Comments don't do anything besides let people know what you voted for. If you want to vote like this and then comment that you did the heart, I think that's fine, right? I'm just saying, just letting you know that it doesn't hold any weight towards the voting at all. Okay? And a like means nothing. So, which I think they took the like off because like is the automatic default, right? So then it'd be favorited towards whoever the like button is for. Another thing I was going to say here is how they're tallying the votes. All they're going to do is come in 24 hours. Each matchup will be up for 24 hours, folks. Okay, so know that as soon as it goes live, you have 24 hours to vote.
Right, and we will be sharing these out. We will be sharing our votes. Okay, so let's get into our votes real quick. Let's go back to the actual page where they have the right here.
Yep.
This is one of the brackets here. So this is what we're gonna do because, dude, they challenged us, and I'm sorry that they challenged us, but they absolutely did. So we want to fight back, and we want to fight back not only with just us, but hopefully every ACO bag company sits here and fights back. So this is what we're gonna commit to do right here.
Right.
Anytime an ACO bag company is up against any other league's company, right? The ACA is in here, the TCL is in here, the ACL is it. There's all sorts of stuff in here. But anytime an ACO company is up against a different league's company, we are voting for the ACO company to show support for the ACO specifically. Right? We want to come together and be able to do this. That is what we are going to do 100%.
Right, and so what Bill's talking about is if we just take the first matchup here, I really don't know about fan bags, Bill. Is that an ACO company?
I don't know either. I'm not 100% on fan bags. We will go look this up here in a minute.
Well, let me just start with this one right here. Razorbags and TNT. Okay, this is going to be a matchup on day one. Okay, I know Razorbags is an ACL company. I know that TNT is an ACO company. I mean, we personally know the owners of TNT.
Gallagher, yeah,
right?
good
And yeah, so what we'll be doing is sharing this post, guaranteed, right? This one's in question right now. Guaranteed we're sharing this post, and then we're going to put CBC is voting wow with the emoji if that's the one that represents TNT.
Right.
And that will be on the CBC page. So I also, this is going to help Big Asp a lot, but follow the Big Asp Cornhole podcast Facebook page because that's where they're going to post them. So if one somehow slips through us, right? I mean, I don't think it will. There's only 8 a day. Should be okay.
Right.
But if it does, they are all over there on the Big Asp Cornhole podcast page. Or if you want to vote for something that's maybe ACL against ACL, we're not sharing those ones, right? If it's, Ultra versus BG, we're not going to share it. But if you want to go vote over there, go ahead.
I'll vote on one of those, what I mean? Just because I think it's a cool thing that they're doing and stuff. So I'll go vote on one of those who I personally think is the best. But I'm not going to promote that, right? I'm not going to put that on our page saying, oh, I think, BG is better than Noble. Or I'm just going to personally vote myself on something like that. But where we think we should be voting, or us specifically, we will share it out every day. When these things come up for 24 hours, again, we will look at literally everything on there, ensure that we have all the ACO companies and we will post who we like during that time. Correct?
Right. And that's
what
a
we're gonna
good
do.
point too, Kayla. When you're reacting, you need to react on the original post, the post made by Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. If you react on our post, the votes go nowhere. The votes don't count.
Yeah.
So we'll put that when we title it. Oh.
Hold up. I got it. You're good.
Okay. So that's very good for Kayla to say there. Not on our post. Don't react on our post. React on the Big Ass Cornhole Podcast post. Okay? That's the only way the votes will count. So then the secondary matchups that we'll have that are a little whatever or they're different is like right here. 724 ACO Company,
Very
LaBelle Burner Rage ACO Company, right? So this is ACO on ACO crime. Okay? At this point, CBC will share this because we're going to promote both of the companies just to promote them, to be honest. That's it. And the voting. CBC will not be voting for either one of these companies. If Bill or I want to vote personally, we can, right? I don't think I will, but that's up to us. But CBC is going to stay unbiased in the ACO versus ACO stuff.
Right. Unbiased for those ones. So
Right.
we'll let those go because an ACO company's going to win it. So we'll just let them go.
Right,
I mean,
and then we will support the ACO company that moves on in their next matchup if it's against somebody else.
Hoppy, if that changed, that's. I heard that they did have a membership this year.
724's back. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could double check Hoppy, and if you want to, whenever, go ahead. But last time I checked, 724 is making ACO bags. I think I saw them put out a bag just the other day that had an ACO stamp on it.
Yeah,
Almost
I
positive,
believe
yeah.
they are. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's very easy to verify, which we will do the day of when these things go live.
Right.
Do we want to call out any of them on here, or do we want to move on to the next portion of the bracket?
Like I said, so the only problem with calling them out is that we don't know all of them 100%. Right. Which ones are ACO and which ones are not. Like this rally bags, is that ACO?
I believe it is. Yes.
Young Guns.
I know Bullseye Cornhole.
I know Bullseye Cornhole is right here, right? And this is Bullseye versus SEBA. So this is going to be one that's going to test if we're doing well at all, because
That's a
this
tough
is,
one.
This is going to be tough. SEBA's very popular.
Yeah.
They've been around a long time. They've got good bags. Bullseye, kind of just breaking into the ACO scene. Great bags. Ed's an awesome dude.
He is.
So we're going to do our best to support Bullseye and the Seeker bag here against SEBA on day one. That's just one of the things we'll be doing, but it's kind of going to show us where we're at. Don't get discouraged if we lose these either, okay? Because I think that as this thing progresses, we're going to gain more and more numbers, but hopefully we can show a lot of strength in the beginning just to kind of help people understand that we're taking this seriously.
Yeah, we're going to take it serious. We're going to share these things out to everybody, and I hope that you guys share it out too. I hope you share out, the picks that we're going for and all these so people can just show up. Look, if your dog isn't voting, that's a problem.
Yeah.
My dogs hang out while I play cornhole. They absolutely love cornhole. My dog has a Facebook page. My dog is going to be voting. You know what I mean? And that's the level that you guys need to bring this to show your support for the ACO bag makers, because this has become a big deal for it. You know what? Like, it really has become a big deal. Look at Molly saying Ed is the best. I agree. Ed is legit. Ed might be at my house on Saturday. He's going to drive
Ed
down
might
from
be coming
Ohio
over.
just to freaking hang out for a little bit and help us set up new portions of our stream. So I love Ed, man. He's a good guy. Bullseye Cornhole, a little shout out to you guys. Man.
All right, but this is the East bracket, folks. We are in this bracket. If we kind of scroll down and look at the queue here, right, you have the next 8 that are coming up, and then I think that stops right here, and then it starts again right here. We're on... CBC specifically is here. We're going to be in the last matchup of the East bracket. So it'll be the 7th day.
The 7th day?
Yeah.
So
I
they'll
believe.
do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
So this thing, how long does this go on for, Dylan?
It'll go on about a month.
Okay, so
Yeah.
about a month of this, you guys are going to get sick of our posts.
Yeah, you might.
You may get sick of our posts. Keep going. I'm sorry. We got to spend this month together, and we got to freaking show out for it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'd like to say the notables here. Like I said, we got TNT in here, both 724 and LaBelle Burner. Rebel Bag Co's here. I think Rally Bags is us. Bullseye. Big Mac Bags is us. Is ACO is what I'm saying. I don't know about SXT.
I'm not sure.
I don't.
Swag bags, I know, is ACL though. Too.
That's ACL. Yeah. ACL. Yeah. And then down here, Stovations is us against the Titan Dart. That's going to be a tough
one. Yeah. That's another important thing about this. They seeded people in this tournament too. So the seeds, when you see BG against
Fan Bags Blockade.
Me personally, I've never heard of Fan Bags Blockade, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna go look that up and kind of figure it out. But they seeded this, so BG is the number 1 seed in this.
Yeah.
I believe Fan Bags would be the last seed
64,
in the tournament. Yeah. So if Fan Bags wins this, I mean BG's literally out. This is single elimination.
Single elimination.
So it is a freaking cool thing here. Richard Graybill, what up, big dog? Late to the party, man. You need to rewind a little bit because this is important. And exactly, AP. Go ahead and pick up AP's comment there.
Yeah, AP said, "No, we won't get sick of you guys. Let's get cozy. We are gonna represent."
Dude, I hope
this is the energy we need.
I'm telling you, your dog better be voting, AP. Your goldfish. If your goldfish watches you play cornhole outside and has a Facebook page, your goldfish better be voting.
All right, so a few other here in the East bracket. B3 and Haggard are going to face off in round 1, which some of this ACO stuff, ACO versus ACO, it's kind of good for us folks in the way that we're moving, guaranteed to move somebody forward, right? Because as if ACO companies fail, we need to ensure we're pushing votes as we move on, okay? Like to the ACO companies. So this is one where we're kind of going to let this happen. Whoever wins, right? B3 is going to have to get their people to show out. Haggard's going to have to get their people to show out. And that's kind of a West Coast versus East Coast right there, Bill. ACO on ACO.
Yeah, it really is because B3's from Florida and Haggard's California. Yeah. Crazy.
Wasteland, I don't know what that is. Is Wasteland one of ours?
We're gonna look. The day that it starts, we will look at every single team. Okay. We'll make sure to match it up at the ACO and make sure that we know exactly who is who and what we're voting for.
Right.
All right.
We got 157 here. That's ACO. Average Joe's is ACO.
Yep.
Bag Brothers, I think that's ACO.
I'm not sure.
Miggy Board's in here. Let's go, Miggy. Shout out.
BW's in there.
Yep, BW right here. Those are 2 tough matchups. Miggy against Fly and BW against Lucky Bags Pro Sniper.
Nice. Those are rough. Those are rough.
Brahmies against Big Daddy, so that's going to be ACO on ACO right there.
Yep.
Brewer Bags, we'll look. HL Board Company, that's ACO right there.
Yep.
Cornographics, ACO. Cornographics versus Gator, that's a good one we can win right there. I like that matchup right there.
I do too.
Old Goats, not sure about, but they'll be
against And then Reynolds, that's a rough one.
Yeah.
State
31 against Sub-Zero. So this is one we're going to need to show up to. State 31, a West Coast ACO company.
So folks,
Sub-Zero's a 3 seed.
That's a good one because this is a big one. Sub-Zero Bags or Sub-Zero Wintertide. I mean, last year anyway, I believe it was last year. Yeah. It's where they kind of came on the scene and they just got crazy popular. And I know State 31 is new to the ACO this year, correct?
I'm not. Yeah, I think they are.
I believe
not
it
new
is
bag makers.
But new to the ACO this year.
Right.
That's when we heard of them anyway. Was this year when they joined the ACO. I'm going to be supporting State 31 on that. That is going to be a tough matchup. That is a terrible draw. Very tough draw anyway if you're State 31.
Yeah,
just throwing.
We'll be supporting, but Sub-Zero was a Cinderella story last year. Took out some of the big names, and that's kind of what we're going to try to produce here, folks. Is somebody, like I said, if CBC gets knocked out round 1, we aren't giving up on this thing. I want to make that very clear.
We ain't giving up. We're moving on.
Right.
Like we're still going to support our people.
Because I think that the issue of this entire thing and why it's been hard for an ACO company to win, besides Big Daddy back in 2021, which I think was the inaugural year they won with the Carnage, which is great bag, and but the thing is people are too individualized in the ACO, and like it's just your players voting for you, and it's hard for us to get past a BG or an Ultra or a Reynolds. You know what I mean? Yeah. But in numbers together, I think it's very possible. So coming together is more important and showing how much we care about cornhole and how much we care about competition and supporting each other could really give us the edge here. Okay, so State 31. Crazy 8, I believe that's ACO.
That's another one. I don't know. I know there's a Crazy
Angry
Asian.
That's ACO. Angry Asianists. They were up in Oregon last weekend. And then here's us against Breaking Records, which I don't even know Breaking Records. Do you know?
I'm not 100% either. No.
So we'll play against them, and then you have a little bit of ACO and ACO, Gusto Metal and
Versus
Templar
Templar,
Bags, Nefarious, and the winner of that faces the winner of our matchup. So we could go more ACO and ACO crime right there, but like I said, it's a good thing because somebody will move forward into another round. Like I don't love facing off against somebody else and making you guys choose or whatever, but it's just going to happen. We've got a lot of companies. NFQ Clash is ACO, I believe, pretty sure. Overtime, is it Head Trip? I'm not sure. But that's the East bracket, okay, folks? That's the names in here. We're going to figure it out.
Let me throw just one more thing on this. Just because we talked about not supporting a company, not just not supporting a company, but kind of abstaining from voting if it's ACO and ACO crime, which we are going to do. If we are up against another ACO back company, we are definitely going to promote ourselves. I just want to make that known out here right now. Yeah. I'm going to say, hey, vote for us, CBC, even though it's another ACO company, because that is our company. 100% it's going to happen. And I'm going to say a little prayer, for the team that loses when we go up against them. But I'm going to move on and try to freaking win this thing.
Right.
All right? Other than that, ACO and ACO crime, if we are not involved in that match, I mean, we're going to abstain from voting publicly anyway.
Right. Okay. So moving into the West bracket here, and this gives you kind of a look at the entire bracket. So the next 8 to go on day 2 are these ones highlighted here. You have the Viper R against the ACA Synergy. I don't know if you guys remember this bag.
I got to talk about that. I'm
Bill
sorry.
got to say.
Bill, I didn't get one.
Well, Justin got it. Oh my gosh, dude, this thing. We should have pulled up a picture of this thing, Bill. Can I find this thing? You think?
This is the latest and greatest technology in cornhole. Are you gonna pull it up?
I'm gonna try.
Go ahead.
Like Talk about it a little bit. Talk about it a little bit. I need to do
this. Anyway, okay. If you guys have seen this ACA Synergy bag, it is not just 2 pieces of fabric matched up against each other. They actually have the entire side rim stitched to 2 pieces of fabric. So it kind of looks like I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's like a square that has elevation to it, right? It doesn't come to a nice little close on the sides because it has an extra, maybe inch straight around it. Now that inch, it's actually very cool. It's a cool idea that they have here because that little inch in between it is suede. And if you want to pick up a bag or something and you have a good spin on your bag and there's a bag hanging off in the hole, it's like Velcro picking something else up. My opinion, the bags feel terrible.
They're bad. The feel is bad. The feel is bad. This edge is like cardboard. It came, folks.
It's great. It really is a great idea.
It's a great idea.
Is awesome, and I would try this, but I'm not going to die on that hill.
It wasn't tested. I'm telling you right now. When we got this bag, even broken in, you could put it on top of the hole, and it would sit on top of the hole. Yeah, like not fall in. Yeah. It was.
Craig's head reminds me of a mattress. I mean, a miniature mattress. That's kind of what it. Yeah,
it was something. If you want your own set, folks, $70, not including shipping. So they're still at the same price range.
There is a lot of extra sewing that goes into it. But hey, do that close up on the sides there. If you guys can see that close up, those sides are that suede material. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to slow the bag down as you throw it. But if that touches another one, it's freaking Velcro pulling it in, which is a genius idea. It really is a genius idea. It needs to be improved on. This cannot be the last version. This is not the version, in my opinion, that they should have gone.
I'm telling you right now, if you catch an edge of that on board impact, it's turning left or right hard. Yeah, it's doing something crazy. Yeah. But this is the ACA Synergy.
So the funny thing about that, and I don't want to roast them too much. I like the ACA; it's fine. But they're going against the Ultra Viper R.
Yeah, this is the number one bag. I mean, it's undoubtedly the most thrown bag in the world.
It is. So anyway, that was that's what I thought was kind of a funny one, and that's another one of those situations where it's the number 1 seed against the last seed in this side of the bracket here. So if you had a prediction on that one, I'm sure we'd be 98% Ultra Viper R on that one.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, to be nice. Second matchup, I think this is the ACO and ACO crime right here, Baghdaddies and IMF. So we'll make sure on Baghdaddies, but I'm pretty sure that's an ACO company. In IMF, we know Clinton well. We know IMF well. Know IMF players. So, like I said, CBC won't be voting. We'll be promoting though.
Yep,
Okay?
we'll be promoting. We'll say, hey, this one is live. This is what it is today. And we'll put next to it, these are both ACO companies. Vote for your favorite, and that's it.
Right.
We'll just move on from there.
True Cornhole against Aliens. We'll be voting True in this one. Aliens is an ACL company. True is an ACO company. So as I know, we'll be voting for True there. Elite. It says Elite BC 1839, which is kind of rough wording for the bag being called an 1839.
Yeah, and the bag
It's
is called an 1839. Yeah.
Right, this is Elite Bag Co. So
Company,
don't get
yeah.
this confused that it's somebody else. This is Elite Bag Company here in the ACO. Cody Mia, great people, great company, great throwers, the Slim Reapers. I mean, Craig and Ashley, you know what I'm talking about?
Eric, don't even start. Don't even start.
21 Problems, I don't think is an ACO company. I don't believe.
I don't know. Look.
There's going to be a lot of this. We're going to figure it out, though.
It's going to be a lot of this daily. There's only going to be 16, I believe.
No, 8 matchups a day.
So 16.
16 bag companies.
16
yes.
exactly. So
Yes.
we'll be able to look at that and choose it on that specific day. Make a post about it in the morning. This is going to go on for about a month. Every day for a month, these posts are going to be here. I need you guys to show some freaking grit. You need to have some grit. You need to be able to wake up in the morning, look at this freaking post, get your dog's Facebook, get your goldfish's Facebook, and make sure you do these votes with every account that you have.
Yeah. 3. Yeah, so there's 4 each side. So the first wave, the first iterations of the brackets will take 8 days. Then the next iterations will take 4 days, then 2 days, then 1. So in reality, we'll be done in about 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks. Yeah, something like that, depending on everything. Killer Bees Armites against Why So Serious Cornhole. So that'll be ACO on ACO crime right there. Will be promoted. CBC won't vote. Dumpster Fire Cornhole. I don't know anything about them. Versus Stuff Cornhole, which is ACL. I don't know. We'll see. OTT here against Slingshot. I don't know about Slingshot. We'll have to look. And then WTF Sierra against Roswell Bags. Roswell is an ACO company. I'm almost pretty sure on that.
Yeah.
So, and WTF is an ACL and TCL company.
Adam Bowe. It's going to start Monday, I believe, is the first bracket. We're not in that one, but there are a lot of ACO companies in that first bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Look up Big Asp Cornhole Podcast. That's what it is on Facebook. Again, we're going to share it out. We're going to put a link on our page. So if you're following us anyway, you're going to see it every day that you hop on. And we'll show you, we'll make a post with our picks. Just don't vote on our share of what they have. Make sure you go to the main page on theirs and you vote there, not on ours, whatever we share.
And I'm going to try to make sure that there is a blurb under each one of the shares. It'll probably just be a copy and paste of kind of these instructions each time, right? It's there for you, okay? And everybody, by the time... If we make it far enough, the ACO is what I'm talking about. We make it far enough. Hopefully, everybody by then will understand that what's going on and how to do it. You guys help us out. If you see somebody react on our post, tag them, be like, hey, make sure you go do it on the original post. Like I said, so Dumpster Fire Cornhole is ACO going against Stuff. So we'll be taking Dumpster Fire in that one. Their names are, it's crazy name, Dumpster Fire Cornhole, crazy bag name. I haven't seen it obviously, or else I don't know. Because if this came across the broadcast court, guaranteed I would remember it. Okay, going down AAR versus Backyard Bags. Like I said, Backyard Bags might be ACO. X Level against Ruthless. I believe those are both ACO. X Level and Ruthless. 710, and then MN Tailgate Omega. I don't know anything about MN Tailgate Omega. We'll see if they're on the ACO list or not. 710 is ACO. Underworld versus Heavy Hands. Heavy Hands, I believe, is ACO. I'm almost positive. Center Cornhole is TCL. Blast Cornhole, unaware. SW is ACO.
Yep.
Rampage, we'll have to look up. Contraband against 2N. I don't know about Contraband is ACL. 2N, I'm not sure. Dragon Bags against Wreck-It. So Wreck-It, formerly known as Buffalo, right? Or Ninja.
Ninja Bags.
Ninja.
Yeah.
Wreck-It was Ninja, but Wreck-It is now ACO. Tough matchup there with Dragon Bags. Dragon Bags is going to have a really strong
legit. They're
going to have a strong showing.
They got a big following, and that's what we hope with you guys, man. These guys got big followings. We need to show up. If the ACO is a family organization, you guys take that serious, which we do. We believe everybody out there, all these cornholers out there, our family. We need to show up for our freaking family, and that's what it is.
Yep. Brotherhood against Kevlar. Brotherhood's going to be really tough too. Kevlar, I think they're completely unstamped right now. But I might vote for Kevlar just for funsies, just because Brotherhood's going to be a beast. So if we can take down a beast early, it's better for everybody in the long run. Just saying. Corn Tricks is ACO, I think. Gosh, I don't know.
I don't know. Dude, we should just stop.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to name every single one of them in every matchup.
Yeah.
But these are the matchups out there. They're actually on Scoreholio. If somebody wants to go, if you guys want to go look and see it, it's East and West on there. There's 2 different full tournaments for it. So make sure you check it out. Although we're going to walk you through freaking every step. Just make sure you go to the original post and put the WOW sign in. Now, something that we didn't mention for this stuff. It's going to be lasting about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit over 2 weeks. We're going to start promoting this a little bit more. We're going to come up with maybe a couple shorts and reels, and we may give prizes out, every time either an ACO company wins or every time we win. So be watching for something like that, because very soon that's going to come out on that. And hey, if other bag companies want to get involved with this too, and that's what we really hope. Like if you're, Southwest Bag Co. or your TNT, Craig, I saw you in the chat earlier, B3, Andy, if any of you guys want to hop in here and support some of this too, we would like to organize that. If you guys want to toss in t-shirts, maybe a set of bags, whatever it is, we want to make sure that we promote that as much as we possibly can to get people in the ACO involved. So just send us a message on the CBC site, on Facebook, whatever it is, and we'll figure something out. But we're definitely going to do something special for this, so be watching on our Facebook anyway for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hoppy's posting the Scoreholio links. Like we said, search best of the bags. You'll find the East and the West bracket. Identify, your bag company that you're looking for. I'm pretty sure everybody's represented. I'm not 100% on that. BP Bags is in here, AP. He said something about it. Go until you see BP. Yeah, they're right here. They're playing Cornhole Scenario first. It's going to be a tough one.
Yikes, bro.
Yeah, you got Cornhole Scenario off the... We'll be supporting you.
We will,
AP and
100%.
BP will be supporting you guys, but yeah, you guys got a rough draw there with the number 3 seed in Cornhole Scenario.
Yeah, even if it says the copycat, it don't matter. Everybody's thinking Cat 3. 3 years ago, $600 bag.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah, Big D's in here. Yeah, I mean, a lot of great companies in here. People we've known a long time. High Roller in here against Mother Shuckers. That could be a fun one right there. There's a lot of great matchups in here. Like I said, guys, just keep an eye out. We're going to inform everybody the best we can. Right now, if you guys have any questions in the chat, go ahead and ask. I'll try to answer them. I'm not sure that we have everything, but I watched the entire podcast the other night to get as much information as I can. I'm in contact with the Ass Brothers and Mike's Bags. I'm actually getting a Mike's Bag shirt just to represent Mike, because he did say that he would vote for CBC if we make it far enough in the bracket to go against NOLA. The Ass Brothers took NOLA. Mike's taking CBC, so I'm like, I gotta support Mike. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's gonna shout us out in a little bit, so that can be fun. As we get deeper in this, it's going to get a little more exciting, folks. So I'm hoping we all make a run.
It is fun stuff. I just want to make sure everybody stays motivated. I really do, man. I'm telling you, we got a shot at this if we all support each other. That is why just wait. In the coming days, we're going to have some stuff up. It's going to bring a whole new element into this.
Wait a minute.
And I'm talking shirts. I'm talking bags. I'm talking all sorts of stuff. Craig Gallar, if we make it to round 2 versus BG and win, I'll give away $10K to one luck. Hey,
Craig.
If you're freaking serious, Craig, put that up there. I promise you, if you are serious, send me a message. If you're not serious, you're just messing around, dude. Which I know I think you're messing
10,000 pennies. Maybe it's 10,000 paper clips. I don't know. But Craig, if you put that out there, to be honest, you could probably win, and then you might be in a rough spot. Because I don't know if BDBG can sell 10K worth of bags. But hey, maybe it's a bold move.
Yep.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Like, I'm not hating on it. This is going to be a lot of fun, though. I mean, I agree. And this is the first year I think that the ACO has really been super involved since Big Daddy won in 2021. And I didn't know anything about it then, folks. I'll be completely honest with you. I picked this up probably 3 years ago. I knew about it, and I voted for, I think I was throwing surefires at the time because CBC didn't even exist. It wasn't even a thought in Bill's head yet.
Oh,
so,
thanks.
Well, I
No,
mean,
it's-
CBC was your idea, right? CEO guy,
That's
whatever.
okay.
But I'm just saying it wasn't an idea for us. Yeah, we were still spending $120 on bags and, and not making anything.
Yeah.
So the next year we were in it, but very, very new. It was fun to kind of see how many boats we could get. I don't think we even won a single round.
I don't think we did either when we were in it.
Right, and I think we had
Yeah.
2 bags in it. So, but we also, it was like Corn Slingers Bag Company. It was like hard to read. I remember it like, it wasn't
Yeah.
CBC.
And we
like,
didn't really care about it. This year we were caring about it. And if we get out and run one, I'm not gonna be mad. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just shows that, everybody didn't come out and support. And it is what it is. We're trying to pull everybody together right now and make sure that we support our people throughout this. I know when you see the ACO against some of these other companies and things like that, you may think that there's not a shot. There's definitely a shot. There's a big shot if I'm telling you, we can group together and we can beat these freaking guys. And that's what I'm excited to see. And I hope this year's the year for it. If not, hey, there's always next year.
And and if I was to challenge anybody, I would challenge the other ACO bag companies that doing this and promoting this is most likely going to be good for your brand. I
Your
really
brand,
believe
yeah.
that. I mean, this thing
it is.
has a lot of eyes on it. So if you are somebody that maybe is just getting into the ACO or just becoming a bag company, if we can all rally together and maybe you're giving away a set of bags, maybe you're giving away something to entice it, you might pull out a win and get some serious eyeballs on your company. Even if you get some shares out there or make some funny memes or make a little video short or something, this is a way where all the eyes of Cornhole are on this thing. So it's an opportunity.
I can guarantee you right now, this is something that's going to come out a little bit, but I can guarantee you right now that if CBC wins a match, there will be a custom set of bags. This custom set of bags will have a unique graphic to every match that we win. It will be 100%. And it's going to be given away. It's going to be given away live on this stream with our new chat tools and stuff like that. But I can guarantee you that will happen if we win any matches up to all of the matches. I don't know how many we got to win the entire thing, but that is that many sets that we will give away for free in our chat for the stream. And the unique graphic, got some great ideas for this, but it will include maybe a little tiny tombstone on the side with the match that we won with the person that we beat anyway.
7 total.
Potential 7 sets of bags, all unique graphics though. So that it's I can guarantee you that right now. That will happen if we win. If we don't win, well, hey, I guess we save a bunch of money and we just move on from there. But we want to take it a little bit serious this year.
There's Logan Tyler Childers right there, SW Bag Company owner.
Each round, Hefe wins, giving away a set of them. I love it. Hey, brother, we're going to be voting for you unless we're matched up against you.
Yeah.
All right? Or another ACO company will abstain. Maybe personally we will. But, dude, we're going to be voting for you the entire way, man. We will also be promoting that, putting it out on our page with our pros, too. And hopefully our pros share the entire thing when you're up against another league's company, brother. We will support you in that.
Yeah, I think SW has a great chance, man. SW has a great following. They're SW credit, Logan. Always loved your graphics. They're like a simple, clean. I mean, always coming out with something new that nobody else has come up with. It looks awesome. I like SW a lot, man. And I used to throw some SW bags back in the day. But yeah, I like that, and I think that if you're a bag company, you should hop on board with that stuff. With giving away. Like I said, we're looking at giving away even maybe some merch for any time an ACO bag company wins, right? It's something we're working out right now. Or did you want to talk about that?
No, I didn't talk about that. We're still going to work that out. And we will post more media on this later. Ed, what do you mean? How did I call that?
No, he changed his profile picture.
Oh, you changed that. Let's go, Ed. Hey, that looks like you, brother. It's good to see you.
No, that's good. Hoppy's seeing if Charlie Case is going to give out a set of Lucky's Cornhole bags every time they win.
Now,
don't peer pressure anybody.
Okay. No, real quick. I do want to make this kind of a bigger thing because I did mention that we will give a set out and it'll be a unique graphic and phenomenal and this and that because we have this podcast. We will do it every match that we win. Now, I don't want every other bag company to be like, oh, if we win a round, we're going to give one out too. I'd much rather us bag companies support each other and kind of band together. And look, I'm sorry. if you run into another company, like let's say if we win and Gusto wins, we're going to be against Gusto. You know what I mean? And I don't like that, especially that early in this tournament, and anything like that. So it's, I don't know, banding together in a situation like that, yeah, it's going to suck. May the best man win, and we move on from there. The best bad company, I should say, win, and we move on from there. But instead of like having your little circle and say, hey, we're going to do this ourselves, and that's all we're going to do, dude, I will support Lucky's if Charlie Case is up against whoever else in any other league. Again, we're going to promote his stuff, and I would hope that these guys do the same for every other ACO bag company, except the ones that they're in that round against at that specific time.
Right.
That's what I want to say about that. Is that?
No, I think you're hitting it. You're hitting it perfect.
Right.
Yeah, this is
because this is all of us. I promise you, this is all of us in the ACO to be able to do this. It's what it is.
And at some point, there will only be one of us left. And at that point, I hope everybody's still just as involved as they are in their own company, as we know CBC will be. Whether we're the last one left or not, I don't expect us to be. But if Lucky's is the last one left, you will see every single vote in this household
100%.
going for Charlie Case's Lucky's bags. 100%. So I just want to make that clear. Like, this is our podcast. We're just trying to use our platform to elevate the ACO in this competition. That's the entire goal.
Charlie, I'm trying to get
ACO
all my pros to share out exactly what you are up to. Even if does not matter whatsoever, we want the ACO to freaking show up on this thing. I think it's good, number one, for the ACO.
Yeah.
And number two, if you're lucky enough to make it that far, if you're one of these companies that's lucky to, it's good for you too, man. It really is. So that's why I'm going to do it for everybody, and I hope you guys do it for us too.
Yeah, we're hoping all the ACO companies get sales out of this too, man. I mean, this is the first time this many ACO companies have been represented in this tournament. So take advantage of it if you're a bag company, man. Like, I mean, even if you don't want to win, or you don't want to win the whole thing, or don't think we can, take advantage of it for yourself. I mean, that's just what I'm saying there. Point blank, this can be good for you. And we just hope we have a good time. I mean, we know we're gonna have a good time. That's
we're gonna even
100%.
round one. I don't give a shit. It is what it is, man. It was. If we get out in round one, it was rigged.
It was rigged. Yeah. All right.
All right.
I think we're good here.
Do
you guys have any questions? I'll leave it open for just a second for questions, and then we'll be out of here. What do you got going on here, Bill? Something.
Dude, are you freaking kidding me? They can't even see that, and you're making a big deal of it.
All right. Well, I saw it, folks.
They
I don't
didn't
ever
see
know what's going on. Best of the bags, folks, starts next Monday. Okay. More details to come from us. We're gonna do something where you can go look at it at any given time, so you know exactly what's going on. We're gonna have some fun with this, folks. Expect some videos, expect some memes, expect it to be a little more fun than even you're thinking right now. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a good time.
We're gonna be doing a lot more giveaways. Even if Charlie Case wins against another league's company, we may do a giveaway just because he won that.
Yeah.
We may do all sorts of stuff for this. So come on, just share this stuff out, promote it. Let's go. Super excited.
Brammy's bags is in there, Harold. Brammy's bags. I think they're in the East bracket.
Brammy's in there.
Yeah, I think they're in the East bracket. I would like to see, what I'd like to see, Bill, is Charlie Case's Luckies against Mike Hennessy's Luckies. Because that would be fun, right? Like, that's something to get behind.
Dude, it's a long route to get to something like that.
Charlie's the OG. The Luckies, they've had some success. The ACL Luckies has had some success too. So,
yep.
No,
excited,
no shots. Maybe a shot. Grape, I'll take a shot of turmeric.
Dylan takes a shot if you look, turmeric and ginger. He'll take like a healthy shot of something, dude. I'll do a shot with you, Grape Bill. Let's go next week, dude. Wednesday, if we win.
Gavin Kirk's late. What up, Gavin? Yeah, you missed the whole thing, brother. Just watch back. Just rewind the entire thing because, watch this, though, Gavin. Look at that. You didn't get to see this, Gavin.
Thanks for saying studs. You still don't make up for you being this late, brother. Just throwing that out there.
Jay Boogie in the chat.
Hey, look, Jay Boogie, if we win round one and you win round one, brother.
May the best company win.
Yeah. Sorry, man. It's going to happen.
It's a win-win, though. Like I said,
it's a win-win because we know that one of us is going to go just a little bit farther in the tournament. So it's a win-win if we both get there, dude.
The two Luckies companies are in opposite brackets. Dang, man. Wouldn't it be cool if they each won their bracket and faced off?
If they got all the way to the end,
people would think
that
it was rigged. They'd be like,
yeah.
they're two luckies.
Yeah.
It's like, well, how'd they get two bags in here? It's like, no, folks.
Exactly.
You don't know your history. You know?
I love it, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, man. Harold said, I will donate an old timer's hat to CBC when you win round 1.
Let's go, Harold. That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Go.
That's all right. You know what? I might take that hat, and we'll probably do a giveaway with that hat. If another ACO backup, dude, this is going to be one of those things that just travels around the world.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it, dude. Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
All right, guys. I think that's it. I don't think we have any questions. If you have anybody that still doesn't know what's going on, have them come back and watch this. You know what I mean? I think we explained everything that we possibly could. Curtis, watch this. Think? What up, Curtis?
What up, Curtis? Good to see you, man. You're in the chat.
All right. But, hey, if you guys have questions, hit my DMs, hit the CBC DMs, comment on our page. No big deal. We'll get them answered. If I don't have the answer, I'll find the answer. All right?
Yeah.
Best of the bags. It's coming next Monday. Thank you guys for tuning in to the CBC Down and Back podcast. This is CBC, Faith, Family, 4-baggers.
We'll see you next freaking Wednesday, and stay motivated. Out.